Yo, what's good, guys? Man, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm super tired this morning. I didn't get too much sleep last night. I kept waking up. But what's going on, guys? So if I sound a little bit tired at first, it's just I'm still waking up right now. Let me see. Okay, there you go. I start up the screen share. All right. So, coming to market open, I'm not super like. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Yes, definitely looks a lot more interesting coming into market open. Although we do have a huge SMT here. I mean, it's catching up with the buys. The market is getting bought up like crazy right now. At least NQ is. Well, ES kind of sold off and is trying to recover it and everything. But ES does have, in my opinion, better looking levels. If you ask me, I personally believe the levels are way better looking on ES. It's just the price action. You know what I mean? So obviously, we're probably gonna stick to NQ as we typically always do. Um, it's just we need a setup here. Now, I was charting about what 5 minutes before the market opened, and I did see this really nice 5 minute setup right over here, which I was considering taking, but I didn't have too much volume or anything to really work with, and it kind of just ripped up as we went on. Now on the 15 minute on the 5 minute time frame, based off what we have right now, it's not much. All right, so on the 5 minute time frame, we don't really have much to really use here. All right, now if you pay attention over to the 15-minute time frame, we could probably work off with something here. In terms of levels, we don't have anything to work with until 781, in my opinion. We do have some pullbacks here and there, but these are not pullbacks, in my opinion. They are, but they're not strong. You go like look at this. This is not really a pullback. This is just the market chopping up and then dumping back down. All right. So what I'm gonna be doing, guys, is for the next 20 minutes, maybe until like 10 a.m. Let me see. Anyone have sound? Yeah, I'm talking right now. If anything, just rejoin. If anything, let me know. But what I'm planning on doing is I want to wait till 10 a.m. I don't think we have news at 10 a.m. Right? Let me see. Wednesday we have 8:15 a.m. news. So yeah, we don't have anything at 10 a.m. So what we could do is we could wait for this 15-minute candle to close to see whether it closes as a fair value gap or not. Or as an imbalance, not a fair value gap. If this closes as an imbalance in the market, which right now it's not really so much of an imbalance, um, but we're gonna see because right now we are getting somewhat of a sell-off here. So we'll see what we do off of this candle. But once again, if does not close as an imbalance, we won't have a setup on the 5 nor 15-minute time frame. All right. So yeah, we need to hold up here for some time now. But yeah, coming to market open, there's not much for really me, for me to really say too much. You guys know usually what tends to happen is I get on stream. I'm like, okay, guys, we have this, we have this, we have this. We're gonna be waiting for this. All right. But that's why didn't you like? Well, I'm not saying I didn't like it. I'm just saying there's nothing on the 5 minute. You know what I mean? Look at the 5 minute right now. Well, I mean, you know what I mean? Yeah, sure, we're pushing up, which is an amazing sign. But what is there to take? There's no inverse, there's no gap. The only gap that we have is over here, which happened before New York session opened. And you guys know, typically I don't take trades before New York session opens up. All right. So yeah. Now yes is leading. Yeah, bro. We're getting a little bit of an SMT all over the place today. So yeah. But on the bright side, guys, if you guys look at the 15-minute time frame, you guys might have noticed that since yesterday, we've been sitting. Oh, by the way, hold up. Let me go ahead and start on my YouTube live real quick. What's up, YouTube? What's good, guys? Hold up. Let me start up YouTube real quick. Give me 1 sec. There you go. And put out in this server as well. Give me 1 sec. All right, there you go. Anyways, okay, what was I saying? What was I saying? I completely forgot. I was talking about something. Oh yeah. Okay, good. So guys, you guys might have realized that since yesterday we've been playing around the 600 level. All right, you guys know yesterday we traded into 600 pretty much for a beautiful 85-point trade. When we hit 600, we instantly swept and went right back up. Today, during the London session, we went right back down into it, touched this level of liquidity, and went right back up. So in my opinion, if you guys were to ask me what my bias would be coming into market open, I would definitely be leaning more towards bullish. Why? Well, mainly because we took out every level of liquidity nearby. We don't have anything all the way down to 400s. And it's a level that we also swept yesterday and got the same exact reaction. So I'm expecting this reaction today. All right. So yeah, I'm definitely leaning more towards bullish. So I definitely want to see what I can work with a setup. Maybe after 15-minute time frame, if this can push up just a little bit more to the upside, I could definitely give you guys something to work with. But if not, maybe this 5 minute can work out. It's really hard to say. That's the thing, because we have clean volume, we have clean read and everything. It's just the setup is what we're missing. So we need to wait till it forms, and we'll know exactly what to do once it forms. All right. Yep, it also made a lower high. Yeah, that is true, but remember, we are trying to sweep this. As long as we hold above this, no matter what we're doing, my bias, whether the trend is bullish or bearish, my bias will remain bullish. All right, and the whole reason as to why is because obviously this is the only level of liquidity that we have nearby that's actually a very very strong external level of liquidity. We swept it here, and we also swept it right here. All right. So yeah, by the way, guys, I'm gonna go get water really, really quick. So give me 1 second while the setup kind of forms here. Wait, in the meantime, let me see if we formed the fair value gap. It kind of seems like we did. Yeah, we definitely did. So as long as this next 15-minute candle can kind of hold up green, we should have ourselves a setup to possibly trade into this London and Asia high right over here, and possibly even higher all over here. All right, but give me a second, guys. I'll be back. Give me 1 second. All right, I'm back. I'm back. Yo, we ripped. What the hell? Someone said, dude, definitely ripping the cart. Bro, come on now, bro. Nah, bro. Yo, nah, nah, nah. Anyways, okay, so we're ripping right now, which kind of lines up a lot more with our bullish bias. Bro. 5 blink, nah, bro. But nah, bro, it gets stressful, bro. But anyways, okay. So, yeah, we're kind of ripping right now. So far, unfortunately, we don't really have a setup to take yet. I'm sure you guys are probably wondering, like, yo, we have something here on the 5 or 15 minute time frame, but if you measure it out, I think it's 30. Yeah, 30 points there, so we can't really do anything there. Now, obviously, I'm really hoping that we're able to get a setup before we shoot into 781. But with the buying pressure kicking in like this, you know what I mean? Maybe we can work off something with the 5 minute. Maybe. We probably definitely can. No matter what, though, I'll make sure that we're able to trade something into it. But yeah. Anyways, in the meantime, I guess the only setup that we're kind of watching for right now, it's this 15-minute gap. Because remember, guys, we already have all of our confirmations. We have the buying pressure kicking in. We have the DOL sweep. We have the MSS model forming. We have everything we need. All we need right now is pretty much just. Let me see. How is the 15-minute? Well, it's. I'm not saying it's a reality gap. I'm just saying that it's just 30 points. Yeah, I'm not gonna take it. I'm not saying I was. But yeah. Anyways, okay. What I was saying was we have the dual sweep, we have the MSS model, we have the buying pressure kicking in, and we have the setup. All we need now is pretty much a retracement. All right. So that's why you guys are probably wondering, like, yo, like, How are we getting it set up so quick? It's because everything kind of formed during the London session. All right, and coming into New York Open, it kind of just formed like that. All right, but yeah. Now, ETH on the other hand, we don't have too many setups either here. Yeah, maybe we have a 9 point candle here. No, it's not 6 points. But yeah. Anyways, someone said here that Trump is speaking. I don't think he is. Well, I said that yesterday, and you guys saw what happened with that fucking trade. Dude, we shot ourselves. So let me double check before I take any trade. Hold up. Let me see. No, I don't see anything on Trump. They made me go bald yesterday. I didn't make anyone. Dude, the markets made us go. But dude, I was stressing too, bro. I was stressing, bro. Nah, you guys literally heard me stressing. No. Okay, wait, let's talk a little bit about yesterday's trade. I told you guys before we entered. I don't know if you guys remember this or not. All right, but guys, before we entered, I'm like, guys, we're selling off a lot and we're due for a pullback. We got one green candle. I'm like, okay, maybe this is the pullback because we did get selling a lot, right after. But no, that wasn't the pullback. The pullback was when we entered, bro. And I'm like, yo, like I know we're pulling back right now, but this is pulling back too much, bro. 3 points away from us, guys. If I would have gone stopped out right there and I would have missed that entire trade, bro, I would not have been on today, bro. Bro, I have to take some time to that trade, dude. Bro, that shit was not fun. It played out. It played out, and it paid as well. But dude, that was wow. Oh, and by the way, speaking of guys, if I do take a trade today, I might just take it really light. I'm talking like 5 micros maybe, because dude, I'm really green on the weekend. I am not trying to go into a very, very, very long weekend red. All right. So yeah, or maybe I'll do commentary. I don't know because I'm really happy with this week's profit already. And it's only Wednesday. Wait, no, is it Thursday? No, it's Wednesday. But yeah, you got. I'm assuming the people that got stopped when you guys saw the selling literally 2 seconds after you got stopped. I'm assuming you guys re-entered, right? Or should I take this PA or paper? Just finish the week off. It's up to you. It's however you're feeling. I'm still deciding, depending on if the volume still looks really, really good when the setup is formed. Maybe I take it very, very light, or maybe I just do commentary on if you guys want to take it or not. And we just go from there. Okay. Oh, by the way, okay. Look, now that I have most of you guys, you guys in the premium's attention, right, guys? Remember, please remember. All right, tomorrow is an early close. Is tomorrow tradable? Yeah. Should we trade it? Probably not. Why? Because it's gonna be us versus time. All right, we're not trying to do that. All right, so for those that don't know, the markets will be closing tomorrow very, very early at 1 p.m. EST from the usual 4 p.m. or 5 p.m. EST. All right, guys. So yeah, remember tomorrow. I personally don't trade early closes, so I'm just gonna take tomorrow off. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I've been feeling a little burnt out, so I'm just gonna take tomorrow a little bit easy and just maybe go do something around. All right, but yeah, I don't really trade early closes, and I don't really suggest you guys do so either. Typically, what tends to happen is the volume is usually a little bit dead. Now, I will say, guys, is I am saying that tomorrow is more than likely going to be very, very slow because it is an early close. But keep in mind that tomorrow is also NFP. All right. I don't know why we have NFP on an early closing day, but I guess that's the case. All right. So we might get a lot of volume off open, but maybe, maybe not so much. All right. So does Apex not? No, they shouldn't. I've done 5 micros and I've never had an issue. All right, so once again, what time is tomorrow closing? Write this down, guys. All right, so you guys obviously, and if anything, it's in the schedule channel. All right, but once again, guys, tomorrow the markets will be closing at 1 p.m. EST, Eastern Time. 1. All right, it's, 1. All right, 1 p.m. Eastern Time. So, compare that to your time zone, and that's the time the markets will close. Now, Friday is 4th of July. If you're not in the U.S., I don't know if you knew this or not, but yeah, 4th of July is on a Friday. This Friday, in fact, and the markets will be completely closed. Now, keep in mind, guys, please keep in mind, pay attention here. All right. Yes, the entire New York Stock Exchange and banks are closed, meaning that the New York session will the stock market, not the futures market, but the stock market will be closed. All right. Yes, NFP is tomorrow. Yes. But on Friday, the stock market will be closed and banks will be closed. Now, the futures market will be open till 1. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. All right? Do not be that guy trading on a holiday, bro. All right, guys? Please. It is not smart. All right? If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure the futures market, because remember, futures is Asia and London. Obviously, the people in Asia and the people in London are not celebrating 4th of July. All right, so yeah, the markets will be open, but that does not mean that you should be trading it. Why? Because the volume will be extremely dead. All right, why? Because the banks are closed. Banks are not trading, and banks are the people that move the money, all right, or move the markets with their money. All right, so just because you can doesn't mean you should. So tomorrow and Friday, take it as a little mental day off. All right, guys. Just because it just won't be as tradable as you guys think. All right, so today we have to make the most out of it and really lock in to get the best looking trade. And you just go off and enjoy the weekend. All right, guys. Yeah, once again, just because you can doesn't mean you should. Keep that in mind. Yeah, let me double check something right here. Give me one sec. Sweet. All right. But yeah, anyways, has the 15-minute candle closed? I think it closes in 5 minutes. Yep. So we're still waiting on this in the meantime. How many minis can I trade on a fresh 50K? Don't do minis, bro. Do micros. Do 7 micros. That's what I suggest. I feel like 10 is too much for a fresh account, just because if you take, like three-ish losses, that account is gone. You know what I mean? With 7, you can afford about 5. As long as you have your risk management plan. Are banks open tomorrow? I believe so, yes. But the thing with early closes is price moves weird. It's not the typical price that we usually have on a day-to-day basis. So yeah, I would be careful. It's just not something that we're really used to. And let's say, for example, you get in a trade at 11 and the market chops up, and you're unfortunately in the trade for 2 hours. You know what I mean? The market's gonna close on you. You know what I mean? Because it closes like what 3 or 4 hours 3 or 4 hours early. So yeah. Let me catch up with the chat. Blast at 10:15. There's a small fair value gap on the 15-minute time frame. At 10:15. 10:15. Simon 10:15. Are you talking about this one? Oh yeah, but this is above our level of liquidity, so our price target. You know what I mean? So sure, you can mark it out, but I'm not really paying attention to it because my price target is below that level. All right. Let me see here. Do you have an Apex support email? Ninja is not working properly for me. The market data is cut off. Yeah, just search up. If you search up on Google, Apex, I think Apex ticket request. I think if you search that up, you can request a ticket and they'll fix it for you like this, like instantly. But if not, just search up Apex support and it will come up. And you just give them your account ID. They'll check it up. They'll give you the market data, and you should be good to go. It shouldn't be any more than maybe a few hours, because obviously they have to catch up with the emails. All right. David, what about the fair value gap yesterday on the 15-minute? This one? This is not a fair value gap. Measure it out. Check this out. Thanks. I got you. If anything, let me know whether you find it or not. And if anything, I'll find it for you. It's a pretty quick Google search. All right. But yeah, once again, guys, please, for the people, I mean, tomorrow, it's early close. Try to take it easy. Just go off and enjoy the day. All right. Can I trade 7 minis? Why are you even asking that, bro? Why? Dude, if you're gonna be trading 7 minis, yeah, you might as well just do 10, bro. Like, I don't know if you mean micros. No. You meant micros. You meant micros. Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, you could definitely trade 7 micros on a 50K, and you should. I was about to say, dude, 7 minis, bro. Like, you know what I mean? But yeah, no, 7 micros. Yes, it's what I suggest actually. So when you have a fresh 50K account, Stick with 7 until you build a little bit of a buffer on the account, and then move over to 10. All right. But yeah, anyways, yeah, this 15 minutes about to close in 1 minute from now. So as long as we can get a retracement, we can probably cook ourselves a setup here. All right. Now in the meantime, ES is looking really ugly here. But what I was gonna say in the meantime, guys, let me go ahead and type up on the setups to watch channel, just in case I end up choosing whether I want to do commentary just for today, just because I am really green on the week already, and I maybe just don't want to risk as much anymore. So just in case, I'll just type it up in the setups to watch, just in case I do end up missing an entry. All right. So give me 1 second. Let me go ahead and get started with this. So. Looking. I went to London. Bullish. Looking at the 15 minutes time frame. $22,781.25. All right, I got the commentary. My bad for being so quiet for like a minute. Okay, but we could look for something like, hold on, let me kind of create the game plan here. Let me delete this cap. I know I'm not gonna use it. So we can look for something like this. Nah, maybe like this. And then something like this. For sure. And we could look for a retracement. Why does my mouse feel faster? Okay, anyways. We could look for a retracement into the gap, followed with a bounce here, and then a bounce here, and a bounce here, and a bounce here. I'm hoping we're able to get a retracement because we're kind of ripping a little bit right now, but we'll see. We are breaking new highs already. All right, there you go. Perfect. Can we enter off a 1 minute FEG bounce? You could. I wouldn't myself because I don't really trade that for myself. I don't like. For me, I do believe that the 1 minute is a lot of noise. I don't really like it like that. Will you take a trade tomorrow? No, man, I said it like a million times. I literally had a whole conversation with you guys about it. No, I'm off tomorrow, man. I don't trade early closes. It's not typically something smart to do, you know. The 1 minute is overbought. Well, we'll see because remember we did get a little bit of a pullback here on the 5 minute time frame. I was kind of hoping that we were able to kind of sell off a little bit more into the gap. And I'm really hoping that we don't just shoot up like crazy into this level of liquidity here and just completely take it out before we get any retracement. But yeah. Yes is not moving. Yeah, bro. It's just like yesterday, bro. You guys saw yesterday we were selling off on NQ. Yes did absolutely nothing. But yeah. It's too late, I think. Well, keep in mind, we're still pretty we're 50 points away from our level of liquidity here. 45 points away. So we're also 45 points away. So we're like in the complete middle. So it's either we sell off 45 points and we get an entry, or we rip up another 45 points and we don't get an entry. You know? Now, I will say, guys, is if we do end up hitting this level of liquidity, we might have to stay cash for today. Let me explain. Before you guys start going crazy, like, oh, but I need to trade, blah, blah, blah. Hold on. All right. You guys know usually the way we trade is we always wait for one direction off open to get taken out. All right. Whether it's bullish or bearish, or whether it's to the upside or to the downside. Once that level of liquidity gets taken out, in most cases, our bias is against that level of liquidity. So, for example, coming into market open, we have levels of liquidity to the upside and we have levels of liquidity to the downside, right? If we take out a level of liquidity to a downside, the only objective left in the market is the level of liquidity to the upside, as it hasn't been taken out yet. All right. So what happens when both the level of liquidity to a downside and the level of liquidity to the upside get taken out in one go? Well, that means that we don't know if the market wants to go higher and we don't know if the market wants to go lower, because we don't have any more objectives for that day. So what tends to happen? Well, the market tends to really, really chop up. All right. So you guys might notice here and there that when we take out the level of liquidity to the downside and the level of liquidity to the upside, we typically don't get trades because the bias is very, very unclear, because, you know what I mean, we just don't know what to do. All right. So looking at today's market, why are we bullish? Well, we had liquidity to the upside and we had liquidity to the downside. We took out the level of liquidity to the downside, which is right here, right? And that's exactly why we're going up, because there's no more of an objective to the downside anymore, which is exactly why sellers lost interest and buyers are gaining interest. Buyers are gaining interest to then shoot it into our objectives, which is mainly right over here. So if this level right here gets taken out, that means that we took out both the objective to the downside and the objective to the upside. And that means that we don't have too much to really work with anymore. All right, guys? So yeah, keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. So whether we shoot up like crazy, which is about 45 points right now, we just won't have anything to really work with. Did you miss the long? No. There's not much to really take, unless you wanted to long before the New York session opened up right here, which looked okay at best. You know what I mean? There's not much to really do. You know what I mean? There's nothing on the 5-minute. We do have something on the 15-minute, but there's no retracement yet. All right? Now you're good, but you're good. You're good. Don't worry. Oh, yeah. I guess you could have gotten confused with this, but no, this is just what we're looking for. Are we looking for a retracement? Let me just mark it out like this for you. There you go. So we're looking for something like this, pretty much. Yup. What's good, bro? What's good? What's good? Yeah, guys, no, we're kind of ripping highs up here like crazy. Maybe on the 5-minute? Nah, there's nothing. Guys, we might be cooked here, bro. It's a lot of buying kicking in. Maybe too much buying, to the point where we can't really get a retracement anywhere. What about the FG at 10:30 a.m. yesterday, the 15-minute time frame? We already filled this one. Are you talking about 10:15 or this one? Because we have one here, but we can't really use it because it's above our price target. So regardless, there's not much we can really do here. You know what I mean? Can you explain trailing drawdown? Yeah, it's pretty much the max loss that you can have. It trails as you break new highs on the account. So for example, let's say you have a trailing drawdown of $2,000, meaning, okay, let's say for example, right, you buy a fresh 50K account, right? It's 50K, no more, no less, not a penny more. All right, it's only at 50K, and the most account can go to, or the least, or whatever it is, it's 48,000 on the dot. All right, now let's say you made $500 profit on the account, meaning that the account is currently sitting at $50,500. that means that your trailing drawdown trailed up $500 from the account's peak. All right, which means that your trailing drawdown goes from 48,000 to 48,500. All right, and that's pretty much it. It just trails. I mean, but yeah. I will say I kind of think price is slowing down a little bit. I mean, this 5 minute candle. I mean, not maybe not on ES, but this 5 minute candle right here is kind of just it's just frozen. But I mean, we'll just wait it out. Yeah, on Apex is 57.5. I mean 47.5. My bad. Yeah, 47.5. But remember, it trails as you go. No, I'm not saying that the volume is weird. It's just this candle is definitely died down from the rest. It's like the smallest candle we've had all of open. It freezes at 50,100. Yeah, after you hit 52,600 on a PA account, not on an eval, on a PA account. After you hit 52,600, it will freeze at 50,100. Yeah, yeah, babe, correct. It depends on the prop firm, Brendan. Apex is unrealized trailing. Topstep is end of day trailing. But remember, on Topstep, you also don't have as much trading room. Apex gives you like that extra $500 of trading as well. I'm really hoping that we're able to retrace into this. But remember, the higher we go, guys, we have barely yet to get a. We haven't gotten a selling candle almost anywhere off open. So what are the chances we get a retracement before we see the level of liquidity? We're getting really close to it. And like I said, I really wish I can get a setup, or I mean, an entry model. We have one, but I mean, we have to go really far down to even get an entry. I'm talking maybe 60 to 70 points. Yeah, we're not retracing. I don't think so either. I mean, we can only hope. You never know. You know what I mean? The market is really unpredictable, but from the looks of it, I mean, buyers are very, very strong. And obviously, I'm not gonna be buying, just chasing just because we're going up. You know what I mean? That's not how we work. But like I said, if we do take out this level of liquidity, obviously I'll give the market maybe a little bit of time because we still have room for higher. Which maybe we could take like this 5 minute inverse from yesterday. Wait, oh yeah, I was about to say, yeah, this 5 minute inverse from yesterday, maybe we could take it, but how good would that be? Especially after we already took out a level of liquidity. But yeah, right now we are just ripping with no pullbacks anywhere. So we do have an entry, just no, we have a setup, just no entry yet. All right, so yeah, this setup right here might be a little bit cooked. If anything, we might just wait for this one to play out, maybe during the PM, if anything. But yeah, no, we are ripping like crazy, man. How come you didn't use the 445 PST candle? I don't even know what time that is in EST. The 5 minute as an IFEG. It seemed like a pretty good one to use, especially since we broke the Asia lows. On the 5 minute time frame, you're talking about an IFEG. You're talking about 445, so something with 45. Because we already closed this gap already. Keep that in mind. And either way, I think you would have gotten stopped out regardless. Because, okay, let's say, for example, right? Let me delete all of this. Okay, so let's say that this gap never got closed, which it already did. So regardless, we weren't going to take it. You know what I mean? But look at this. Right, we already inversed it right here. But let's say that we didn't inverse it. Right? If we would have entered right here, oh, no, we wouldn't have gotten stopped out. But because that pullback looked really scary right there. But yeah, no, regardless, this is not really a gap to use. And it's a 47-point candle either way. So it's not even an imbalance. Unless you're not talking about that candle. Maybe you're talking about another one. And I'm just not realizing. But dude, we are ripping right now, man. Yeah, we're probably gonna see this. If anything, maybe we can trade in the inverse. But what will we target? That's why sometimes most times I just don't like trading when we take out most levels of liquidity. Let me see what I can work with. Maybe there's something else that I could probably use. Isn't 40 plus enough? Yeah, 40 plus, not 40 minus. You know what I mean? On the 5 minute, there's not much. I would say right now we're closer to this setup than this setup right down here. And this one right here would be scary because we're already super overbought. So if we chase longs off the highs right here, off this inverse, it would be even worse. Or it just wouldn't even be like, it wouldn't be the best looking setup. Check yes. Not doing much. I got you, bro. I got you. Can we short off the London high? But what would you target? Because remember, the objective to the downside already got hit. Why do you guys think that there's absolutely no selling kicking in? Huh? Why? Well, pretty much because we don't have anything else to take out. We took out everything to the downside. That's exactly why we're only getting buying pressure. All right. Now, if we had a few more levels of liquidity to the downside, which we do, but it's really, really far away, then yeah, we could have probably gotten a few more selling candles. But right now, we have nothing. It's only room for higher. You know what I mean? Let me see the London low. Well, eh, probably, but typically these levels of liquidity they're not the strongest as they're made because this level was made a few minutes ago. Maybe we could target it. You know what I mean? If the setup looks maybe good enough, if the selling pressure is there, then yeah, we probably could. But right now it's obviously looking like longs. It depends on the reaction that we get off this level. But right here, it's not like we can really work with much. You know. And I highly doubt we sell off all the way down to go into this gap to then go all the way back up. That's not gonna happen. You know what I mean? Let's be realistic here. Let me see, guys. I'm eligible for 6K, bro. Requested, bro. Requested. That's it, bro. Requested. No more trading until it hits your bank account. But congrats, my man. Um, but yeah, I mean, there's as much as I want to tell you guys, like, yeah, I want to trade longs as much as I really do, because you guys know I've been bullish since market open, but there's just nothing I can really take here. As much as I really try here. You're good, bro. Go enjoy that 6K, bro. Don't blow it on like super shit, but you get what I'm saying. David, yesterday we took shorts because ES had room for lower. Today we're holding above the London. Wait, the London and Asia. Can we long ES? The thing is, ES is a little bit really slow today. I wouldn't want to risk too much here. I wouldn't really want to take this, bro. Look at this, 2 points per candle, bro. Nah, I'm good, man. That's like $2, bro. I'm good off that. I'll just wait for some uniform on NQ, and if it doesn't, then I just won't take it. Dude, I am so tired, bro. I didn't get much sleep last night. Yeah, why do you think I size 20 micros on ES when I typically size like 7 to 10 on NQ? Because you don't make as much on ES. You have to really size up, especially when ES is not moving. We're talking 2 points per candle. I'm not trying to deal with that right now. Can I do 7 contracts with my? No, yeah, do 7, do 7. I suggest 7. Uh, do you ever consider counter trend trades slash retracements to 50%? Oh, like, do you mean like, okay, let's say for example, right? We have a fair value gap and we're looking for a retracement into the fair value gap. Are you talking we should trade into the retracement and then trade longs off the retracement after? Is that what you're asking? Because I've had a few people ask me that. I wouldn't really suggest it because if you're gonna be taking shorts out of nowhere into the fair value gap, what are you gonna be taking those shorts from? You know what I mean? There's no setup. No, actually, mm, What, I don't really understand your question too much. If anything, maybe draw it out on the charts, and I'll probably understand it a little bit better, a little bit better there. That wouldn't have worked. No, that wouldn't have worked in any other day. Because typically, when we get retracements, they're like 20 points. You know what I mean? Around there. Okay, let's say for example, right? Um, After we hit the London high, then we retrace back down. Oh no, we trade that. That's the reversal model that we trade. Remember, we have a continuation model and we have a reversal model. But remember, we're not going to be taking shorts right now, just because we hit the London. Just because we hit the London high. You know, it's just, we need the confirmations. Remember, we need to hit the London high, sweep the London high, form an MSS model by forming when we go from higher highs and higher lows into lower highs and lower lows, and then we need to inverse a fair value gap to then take shorts. It's a few steps. We don't just take shorts just because we hit the London high. Of course. But yeah, that's my reversal model. Remember, I have two models that I trade, right? When the market seems like it's reversing, that's my reversal model, often IFEG. If I have a continuation model like today, for example, when the trend is really, really clean, I would wait for a retracement followed with a bounce to then take the continuation into the price target, right? That's what we're waiting on right now. But if we do end up getting a reversal from here, then yeah, maybe I might just take, shorts. But it depends. It depends on how it's looking, the volume, the momentum, everything. Because right now it's like we're going up, but very, very slow. So we're waiting on something, and if we don't get anything, then who's to be mad about it? We made a lot of money yesterday. It's better off if we don't get that money back and go into the weekend, into the long weekend, red or with no money. You know what I mean? That's not the end goal for us. All right. But yeah. So far we're just waiting on the entry. We have the setup, we have the model, we have everything. We're just waiting on the retracements. But we're really, really close to this level of liquidity. So I don't know if we're gonna get it. Can you explain to me the 30% negative profit and loss from on Apex? Yeah, I got you. I will say I don't really think Apex is super, super, super strict. On the 30% loss rule. They don't really care so much, but if you really exceed it, then yeah, they'll probably like give you a reason as to like, hey, this is what's going on, all that stuff. How much did I make yesterday? I made $674 per account on stream yesterday with the 85-point trade. Now, I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't easy money for sure. I'm sure we can all agree on that. It wasn't easy. We traded a few years of our lifespan for that amount of money, but I mean, it definitely worked. I trade 10, Johnny. I trade 10. And my trading view just completely crashed. All right, it's back. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where like the midpoint. I don't know. I don't really know how to trade premium. I don't know what that is. I don't know if it's like some special liquidity. Yeah, I don't know. I've never really looked into it. Now, remember, Leos, bro, you've been one of my OGs in here, bro. You know what I mean? You've been in here since I've been trading one account. Oh, it's part of the fib. Oh, okay. I've never traded it. Yeah, bro. Tell us, bro. Yeah, get off, bro. Get off. For real, Lauren? What? You probably never typed in the chat or something, because unless you change your name, but I don't know. Maybe I'm not remembering. But the option days, they were fun, but they were stressful. I will tell you. Now, I promise you, my friend. Okay, look, you guys know I used to be full-time options. I loved options, but one of my friends, Alonso, I'm sure you guys know who he is. He tunes in every now and then. But Alonso, he's like, yo, try futures. It's the same exact thing, because I always used to trade SPY and QQQ. He's like, yo, try out futures. It's the same thing, but without theta. I'm like, what? No way. I tried it out, guys. The first order that I placed on futures on paper trading, I'm like, yo, I'm quitting options. I'm never coming back to futures. And ever since then, here we are. You know what I mean? Yo. Yeah, no, theta is the worst. Guys, it's not even like, okay, look. Here's my problem with options, because I know maybe some of you guys in here might be trading options and all that stuff. But guys, keep in mind, in the market, we're not getting paid by the hour. I don't get paid by me staying on live for 3 hours. I'm not getting paid $20 an hour. You know what I mean? That's not how it works. We're getting paid for the choices that we make in the markets. All right. Now the problem with options is you're not only you know what I mean? You're not only risking being wrong and losing money, but even if you're right, if you're not right on the specific, like to the second, theta will make you lose money, although you should be making money. You know what I mean? And it's really annoying because look, I risked this amount of money to for and waited for this perfect setup. Although we chopped up for 5-10 minutes, now I'm not making as much money as I should be making. You know what I mean? That's not trading, man. You know what I mean? That's trading with luck. You know what I mean? Because obviously you could have a setup, but maybe the market, maybe chops up for a little bit. It might be overbought, but it goes in your favor. Maybe an hour later, no, but you're gonna be red. There's been times where I've gotten like a beautiful trade. It's him all of my price targets, and I'm barely break even on it. You know what I mean? I'm like, dude, this is not sustainable. If I want to make a living off this, I can't rely on timing the markets perfectly because there's no such things as timing the markets. Yo, what? Yo, how'd you find my really old setup, bro? What the hell? Yo. Dude, that's my old PC and everything, bro. Dude, that computer could barely even handle training view, bro. Dude, I remember before this Discord blew up, I was still on that computer. Bro, guys, I'll be streaming to about like 100 people in our RP server, like doing the classes. I don't know if that's how, maybe that's how you guys found, that's how you guys found me from the RP free classes. Guys, I'll be streaming and out of nowhere, my computer would just blue screen like 3 times per class. I'm like, bro, I can't do this. So the next day I went to Best Buy and I just bought myself this computer. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it was expensive, but it was worth every penny, bro. Definitely an investment to the setup. I promise you guys, I couldn't even screen share. Like I would try screen sharing like my Apex and all that stuff. Nah, but that's a sick room. I like it, bro. Oh, yo, holy rip. The Microsoft. Yeah, nah, it wasn't open before I bought this computer, bro. It opened like right after. Nah, we didn't. We barely. But nah, guys, we just hit the level of liquidity. So, rip to the setups that we had, man. Rip. But it happens. It happens. I guess the buying pressure was really, really strong there. So not much that we can really do regardless. But that doesn't mean that we're gonna stay that we're forced to stay cash today. If the buying pressure continues and we seem really, really, really strong to the upside, guys, we can still be open to taking this 5 minute inverse. We just gotta wait on it. All right. So depending on how the buying is looking above this level of liquidity, we could probably get something going above this right here and target all of these levels above these last 4 levels. Right. And I'm pretty sure this level right here is all time high. So maybe we can trade into all time highs again, just like how we did on Monday, like 30 minutes before the market closed. All right. Dude, guys, that trade on Monday was probably the most clutch trade I've ever had in my entire career. You know what I mean? So yeah. Bro. You hate out. Trust me, bro, we all do, bro. We all do. It's a love-hate relationship. You know what I mean? Did I miss something? Nah, bro. Not yet, bro. We're ripping without an entry, so we're still waiting on to work with something. But guys, if we're gonna end up continue ripping like this, like if we're gonna keep going up like this, guys, we could probably work off something from here, the 5 minute gap right here, guys. Would you guys be down for it? Or okay, let me ask you guys in the chat. Actually, let me do a poll real quick. Hold up. Okay, because look, this poll will make sense. Hold up. Of the Okay, guys, I'm gonna put a poll in the chat real quick. Guys, go ahead and react to this over here. Let me know what you guys think of this IFVG because, in my opinion, I do kind of believe that we are very overbought and we're actually due for a pullback very, very soon, just like yesterday. And once again, guys, I am not trying to take longs when the market's going to pull back like yesterday's trade. All right, that was very scary. All right, so what do you guys think? Do you guys like the buying pressure enough to think that we're still going to continue going higher with the amount of buying that we have? Enough to really take this IFG into our price targets, or do you guys think that we're going to hit this fair value gap and reject right back down and get the DOL sweep to get the reversal? All right, what do you guys think? And we have to react quick because this setup is about to It's about to go into it. All right. Trump says he just made a deal with Vienna. Is that what we're pumping up? Let me check in the meantime. Give me 1 sec. Yo, what the hell? Top fans. Yo, what? Hold on. What? Yo, how do people have this on YouTube? I never said. Are people donating? Wait. What is this? Oh, bro, I was about to say, bro, I thought people were donating to me. I was about to say, what the hell? Dude, I opened my YouTube. I'm like, yo, what is this? Like, what? The hell? Okay. Anyways, okay, let me check Trump real quick. Let me lock in real quick. Hold up. When is the OF dropping? Come on, bro. Oh wait, let me check the poll real quick. Let me see if you guys want to take this setup or not. Trump, I just made a trade deal with Vienna. Ah, I see. Okay, that's exactly why we're ripping up. So yeah, maybe we do have room for higher. All right, let's see what you guys are thinking. Oh, okay. So more than half of you guys are thinking that we're due for a reversal. Me personally, I think that we're due for a reversal soon. Although we are ripping it right now because of news, maybe we do inverses IFG and we go higher. We'll see. Let's find out. Let's find out. But obviously, if we see some selling pressure, then maybe we should avoid this IFG. But for now, let's be open to it. You never know. You never know. let me start getting the commentary going real quick. Give me 1 second here. We can trade into all-time highs. Things like this. I don't know if we should do a 30-point stop loss for today. I'll stick to a 30-point just for now. But yeah, let me kind of open this real quick. Hold up. Let me type up the commentary real quick, guys. Give me 1 sec. Oh, no! Don't tell me my Discord froze. No. Ah, bro, my Discord froze. Why? How do I fix this? Guys, I'm gonna restart my stream. Hold up. Give me a second. My Discord froze. Hold up. Oh man. Okay. Let me see. Okay, I'm back. My bad. My Discord like some bug happened where it was like stuck on my mouse and I couldn't like move anywhere. Okay, I'm back. Okay. Let me type up the commentary real quick, guys, just in case we get a setup going. Let me see. And Q just hit one of our P upside, but so far buyers. Q. Although we did just finish taking out a level at 22,781.25. As long as buyers hold above this level of DOL and inverse this bearish 5-minute FEG, we can maybe even all-time highs at 22,934 point. No way, my Discord just crashed, bro. Bro, hold up. Dude, you can't be fucking for real, bro. My Discord just crashed and reset everything I was typing. Bro. Oh my god. Bro, there's no way. Dude, guys, I just wrote a whole ass essay, bro. Yo. Nah, you can't be for real. It. Oh, yo. Oh my, bro. I literally just wrote a whole. Guys, look. It. Bro, what? Why did it crash? I literally wrote a whole ass essay, bro. Yo. Oh my. No way, bro. I don't even feel like typing it anymore, bro. Fuck that setup, bro. Yo, okay, let me get to typing it again. Yo, no. Did I copy it? Nope. I didn't even copy it. Control Z. Nope. Okay, guys, give me another second, bro. I don't even know what to type anymore. I completely forgot. Okay. Now that NQ took out the level of the AWOL that we were targeting with the way buyers are looking, we can. Dude, I don't even want to type this anymore. I don't even know what to type, bro. Like, my mind is completely, bro. Okay, let me like recoup my thoughts because, guys, as I'm typing, I like throw away my thoughts, bro. Now that NQ took out. Dude, you know what? Fuck that. I'm not typing it, bro. I'm just gonna alert it. Dude, that's so annoying, bro. I promise you guys, I was about to hit enter and my Discord just completely just crashed, bro. I'm just gonna alert it, bro. Whatever. It'll be easier. That's so stupid. Why did it do that? $30 or 35 point stop loss today. It depends on the volume. How much are we averaging per candle? We're getting 12 points. Yeah, maybe 30 points is probably best. Yeah, we're getting 10, 12, 15 points per candle. Not super ideal. It'll be some extra confirmation if the 5-minute comes to the fair value gap for the continuation to the reversal. Do we have a fair value gap continuation to the reversal? I mean, it'll be an extra for sure. It'll give us that pullback that we want to see like yesterday. You know what I mean? But yeah, it could definitely work out for sure. It's not something that we need, but it would be something that we want, you know? Dude, honestly, I don't even know if I want to take longs here because I kind of do feel like it's chasing. I was going to do commentary. I was definitely going to do commentary, but I guess Discord had other plans and it just completely crashed on me. And typically what tends to happen is when Discord crashes, it saves your text. But it didn't. It just, the one time I need to send something, it just doesn't want to do it. All right? But yeah, anyways, if I take this, I'll probably do like 3 micros, 5 maybe, around there. I mean, you know, just to make something to trade it with you guys because I'm not typing that again. But we'll see how buyers step in here. If they look good enough, of course. Let me get the alert ready. I just don't really want to chase this too much because all we've had today is just straight buy. Maybe we go straight into all-time highs. This can act as a really, really strong magnet. But who knows? Who knows? I mean, we've already pushed up like 200 points already today, maybe 300. 200, 230. But I mean, it still seems like buyers are in a lot of control here, so maybe we can cook something up here. Does yes have a 5-minute fair value gap? Nah, it doesn't. I was about to say. It does have one on the 15-minute though. I mean, I feel like every 15-minute candle that we have is a gap. We have one here, we have one here, we have one here, we have one here. So, and we have yet to retrace into either or. But we'll see. I'm kind of hoping that we get a pullback before we inverse this. But yeah. Long as this high up can be is scary. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if I want to take this. Maybe I should write the commentary. Yeah, let me write that again. Okay, let me lock in real quick. Hold up, guys. Okay. Okay, so this price action mark. As long as we hold above 22's. I gotta take this quick. We're about to inverse shit. Okay, with buyers in control. Okay, yeah, we can look to inverse. Dude, why is everything crashing? What? Dude, no, dude, no. You can't be dead ass right now, bro. Yo, no. Nah, this is a sign, bro. This is literally a sign. It crashed again right as I was gonna click enter, and it deleted everything. Nah, bro. You gotta be trolling, bro. You gotta be trolling. My trader even crashed. Nah. Dude, I gotta restart my computer, bro. Nah, bro. Dude, guys, I'm not even exaggerating. It deleted everything. Again, right as yo, I can't put out the setup, bro. It won't let me write it. I'm not writing that shit again, bro. Nah, bro. My trader crashed. Yo, you can't be serious right now, bro. You can't be serious right now, bro. You can't be serious right now. Dude, I am not typing that setup again. I wrote another essay explaining why the setup is good and what we're watching, and it just crashes. I feel like if I write like a certain amount of text, I guess my computer's like bugging out right now and it just like crashes everything. Bro, I gotta restart my computer, bro. Oh my. Bro. No, it has to be a sign, guys. It literally has to be a sign, bro. You can't tell me this is not a sign. And look at everyone laughing in the chat, bro. Yo. Nah, bro. It's a sign. It has to be. There's no way it's not. I'm trying to do commentary behind the setup because I don't know if I want to take it for myself. I don't really like it that much. You know what I mean? Like it's good, but like it's overbought. But bro, yo, I can't write it. Update Discord. It's not even Discord. My TradeView crashed. Everything is crashing. My TradeView crashed. My TradeView crashed. My YouTube crashed, and my Discord crashed. Nah, bro, you can't be serious, yo. You guys saw it like real time, bro. I was locked in writing it again, and it completely just, bro. Dude, if this plays out, bro, because I don't want to alert it, bro. Up to your PC. Yeah, I gotta update it, bro. I don't know if I have an update or not. Dude, we are ripping on ES. Holy. I'm not even gonna bother typing it again, bro. I'm not even. It's your drivers? Maybe. Dude, I don't update shit. I don't update anything. I don't bother. And we're selling off. I guess it was a sign. Nah, we'll see. I think Trump said something. Let me check. Maybe it was a sign. Nope. I'm not seeing any news. We are selling off a lot though. And now we're looking to have a bearish price now that we're holding below this. Let me check Twitter. Let me delete this before I confuse anyone that I'm in longs. Yo, what the? Yo, why is Bloomberg tweeting about Diddy, bro? What the hell? Diddy Combs not found not guilty. What? Yo, this is supposed to be about Trump, bro. Why is he talking about Diddy? I mean, for real, guys. Look, my news source, the guy that I use for news on like the markets and everything. Look, Trump, whatever, and then Diddy. The hell? Look, Tesla, the SEC, SEC, I guess you could say, Trump, and then you scroll up and it's Diddy. Let me read it. Hold up. Found not guilty of racketeering conspiracy. Oh, so he didn't do it? I don't know. I don't know what that means. Oh shit. But yeah, anyways, in terms of Trump news, why did we sell off like that? Today's market is so today in general is just super weird, bro. Maybe it's a sign not to trade for today. But it's like we sell off and we're going right back up to square one. I mean, I guess it was a pullback that we wanted to see in a way, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, no, we're literally ripping right back up. What was the point of the sell off for no? Look at yes. This thing's so like dumped like 10 points already. The hell? Oh, look, my trader rate crashed again. My Discord is about to crash, I bet. Look, my whole trader rate crashed. Bro, what is going on? Nah, I gotta update my computer, guys. Wait, bye, David. Yo, hold on, bro. I'm being serious. Like, this is not. I don't know what's happening. Hold on. Let me stream my other screen real quick. Give me a second. Change stream. Let me go over to NQ. All right, here. I'm gonna have this open instead, just because. I don't know what's happening. I think I have to update my drivers because everything is crashing. By the way, my bad, guys, bro. I know this might be a little bit annoying to some people, but I literally can't control it. I didn't know. If anything, it's more annoying to me because I've been trying to put out a setup for the last 20 minutes and it won't let me because it keeps crashing. Go to event viewer and you can see why it's crashing. No, yeah, I should probably do that. Yo, guys, what are the chances that 10 minutes ago I'm like, guys, this computer is the best thing ever, and now everything is crashing, bro? Nah, bro. Yo, you jinxed it pretty much, bro. Dude, I'm known for jinxing for rally caps, and now I'm known for jinxing computers, bro. Let me put this back. I'm not gonna take the setup. I can't because my everything keeps crashing. But if you guys want to take it, you guys know the game plan. I just can't put it out, in the chat. It just won't let me. I'll just watch it, man. I'll just watch behind this, man. Man, that is annoying, bro. I don't know why we did the sell off for nothing. I mean, we're right back at a high of day, but what's the game plan? Okay, so as long it's pretty. Look. You see, you guys, I'm not making this up. Look, this tab crashed due to an. Nah, I gotta restart my computer, bro. You see, I'm not making it up. Nah, I gotta restart my computer, guys. This is like W script, bro. Be for real right now, bro. No, I'm serious though. Like I don't know why my stream is crashing like this. Like seriously. Hold on, let me kind of like okay, let me stream on YouTube like a better screen here. Dude, I won't even be surprised that in the next 5 minutes I'm gonna get a blue screen of death, bro. Imagine if it happened as I was saying it, bro. Update your drivers? Yeah, let me check my drivers real quick. Maybe it is that. How do you update drivers? I think you search up like NVIDIA experience. Hold up. Yo, let me make sure I don't leak anything, bro. Hold up. Oh, I can't even move the tab. Hold on, let me share my entire screen. Can someone explain to me how we are in a 5-minute IFG? I'm new to trading. I'm trying to learn. Please and thanks. Of course. If you go all the way back, you might notice that there's a 40-point fair value gap right over here. If you measure it out, it's about 49 points. So you mark out the fair value gap, and we're currently in it right now. We're trying to inverse it. To see if you guys can get an entry for longs. I can't take it for myself. Because everything keeps crashing, and I whether I want to take it or not, I literally can't. I have to update my computer, but if you guys want to take it, if the buying pressure looks good enough, you guys can definitely look to take it and look to target all of these levels up here. In the meantime, while that happens, let me update my drivers. What does this mean? Upgrade to NVIDIA. Do I click on now? Yo, we're looking. How many of you guys are in right now? Because yeah, we are getting some buying pressure, and we are above the gap. We up right now. I'm seeing a lot of amins. Okay, I'm gonna commentate behind the setup. For sure. In the meantime, obviously I can't. It's once again, guys, my bad. I know it's a little bit unprofessional that I can't take the trade with you, but you guys see what's happening. Like it's literally not. I can't do anything. Everything has crashed, dude. Even my wallpaper engine crashed. Why that out of anything? So yeah, do I click upgrade? Do I have to use this, or can I just upgrade my drivers without this? Is he in? Yo, I just said I couldn't, bro. Update your drivers after stream is gonna take a minute. All right, bet. I guess I'll just deal with the crashing. But no, I am not in. I can't take it. I can't take it. The hell? Oh shit. Oh, drivers right here. Oh yeah. Okay, I do have to update them. All right, I'll do that after. Then. All right, bet. All right, yeah, guys. I guess for today, what's the TP? It's on the screen, bro. It's 22,008 848. 20,865, and the rest is 20,914 and 20,934. All right. But yeah, I have no choice but to watch it. I'll just tell you guys when to trim and I feel really skeptical about the setup. Not only because we sold off randomly, so maybe there's some type of news going on, but because we're so overbought. So it definitely is a riskier one than usual, which I'm kind of glad as to why I'm not really taking it like super crazy. But it could definitely work out as well since the buying pressure is so strong. Let me clean up my chart here. Hold up, give me a second. But dude, today you really can't make today up. I'm being so serious. You really can't make this up. And keep in mind, guys, this has never happened in like the history of me live trading. So I guess I'm gonna have to deal with this. What's the entry and stop loss? It's on the screen, my G. It's out there. Well, time for a new PC? Well, dude, just as I was talking so good about this one, I guess so, bro. Yo, David, who's your script writer? Bro. Wait, by the way, what entry did you guys get? I'll show you guys in trade. They are. I'm not. I can't trade it. 820, 20.5, 819, 25. Oh, 25 is a little late. Can't lie. 820. I'm seeing a lot of 820s. I like that. I like that. All right, bet. David, you should clip farm and post it. Dude, I'm just trying to work, bro. I'm just trying to trade and make money, bro. I'm not here to clip farm, bro. But I guess it's a sign or something, bro. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. That's whatever. Yo, someone keeps texting me. Hold on. I hear my phone in my... Give me a second, guys. Oh, yo. My phone's right here. Oh, okay. It's my mom texting me. You don't like the volume that's coming in? Yeah, you don't have to take it. I mean, I wish I could take it with you guys. And I would definitely give you guys, like my, you know, I'm not in, bro. Guys, how many times I have to say I can't trade it, bro? My trade is not working. It's crashing. Bro, I have like 5 people texting me right now. And we're getting another sell-off here. Let's see how this holds up. I would say that the bias will remain bullish as long as we hold above, once again, the level 22,781. So, yeah. But the thing is, we're so overbought. So, either way, if I was going to take it or not, I would probably be super skeptical about that. But, yeah. Doji? Nah, give it time, bro. Give it time. I guess the market is kind of chopping. The thing is, I don't know if we have news going on. Let me check. Hold up. Oh, yeah, right here. Trump, Vietnam will pay United States a 20% tariff on... Oh, no, we're back to the tariff bullshit. Vietnam will pay the United States a 21% tariff on any and all goods sent to our territory. Trump, and a 40% tariff on any transshipping. Wow, but that was 6 minutes ago. Where can we see this news? Here. You could check it out all here. That's why we dumped, you think? Maybe. 6 minutes ago. No, because the dump was like 15 minutes ago. Yeah, all this news came out all 8 minutes ago. Let me see. Vietnam will pay the United States a 20% tariff. United States of America will have a total access to their markets for trade. We'll be able to sell our products to Vietnam at 0 tariff. Yo. But yeah, that's bullish. Well, yeah, but the market right now is kind of chopping up. I guess it's just waiting for Trump to finish speaking or something. I don't know. I guess in a way it's kind of good that I didn't take this trade. Because, bro, regardless, I was going to be, like I said, I was going to be super skeptical because this thing is like super, what's it called? Overbought. But we'll see. We do have room for higher as long as the bias remains bullish, I guess, but we'll see. This might be reversing. Possibly, but we did bounce off of this fair value gap over here. We just gotta see how we hold it up. I personally think it's just wait. Oh, I was about to say. I personally think it's just a little pullback there. Not so much to be worried about just yet. How's the volume looking? Maybe our stop loss is the stop loss is maybe too tight. No, it looks pretty normal. Let me check. Yeah, ES is kind of bouncing back up, which is a good sign with NQ, but NQ hasn't really bounced off any fair value gap here. At least from the looks of it. We do have a gap on the 15-minute right here as well. Yeah, dude, today has been such a mess, bro. With the stream crashing, TradeAway crashing, TradingView crashing. Dude, I really need to take a break off the charge for a little bit. She has my line going crazy. And by the way, guys, like on a serious note, like my bad. I really didn't know it was gonna happen. You know what I mean? Like for the people actually serious, you know, because obviously we're laughing it off, but there's some people in here that might need that entry. And as much as I wanted to give it to you guys, I literally couldn't. You know what I mean? It's just my whole thing. Look at that. No, wait, what? Yo, my Discord just crashed, and it just came back. Yeah, my drivers are failing on me, bro. David, I seen catfishes. That's about it. Yeah, man. I'm just hoping that the trade hits PT1 and I'm just gonna get off and just time to switch to a Mac. I have a MacBook, but I don't really use it that much. At least to stream. Yeah, it's like the volume looks weird today. Today has been such a weird day, man. Like a really, really weird day. I didn't get much sleep. We have no setups. The markets look kind of, it's fishy. The streams. Today's a weird day, man. Once the setup is done, I'm just gonna get off. I'll probably just come back during the PM session when if we get a setup, and I'll actually learn that one. You know what I mean? But man, what a crazy day. Should I answer? Not yet. Not yet. Maybe wait for another impulse to the upside before you enter. Bro, save the streak. Dude, I don't even know if I was gonna take this regardless. Maybe I would have. I'm probably saying I'm not just because it's red, but I probably would have. But yeah, guys, I promise you guys, like, as much as I want to be in with you guys, and obviously, you know what I mean, you guys are probably following my trades and my ideas, and I'm not in the trade, you know what I mean? It's kind of like, I don't think the word is hypocritical, but you know what I mean? It's because I physically can't get in. It just Trade of it won't let me. Just say you're glad you're not in the trade, we get it, bro. Volume picking up? Not really. Not really. We're still sitting at, well, you guys are probably still sitting at break even, which is kind of like whatever. But hopefully we can get at least one push into this high up here at 848, which is like what, like maybe 30 points away. Yeah, about 30 points away, and I'll just get off stream and just update everything because I literally can't. You know, I literally can't stream right now, physically. Stay positive, always, always. But it's really hard when there's a million things crashing in the back of my computer. Mentally, no, mentally, I probably would have taken it. Honestly, I know I said I probably wouldn't have because we're super overbought, but I probably would have taken it. Just restart the PC. The thing is, if I restart my computer, my YouTube will crash. And for some reason, YouTube has like this one thing where like if you stop the stream, you can't stream again for like a few minutes after. So honestly, I'll just deal with the crashing and just restart the stream after we hit like one or two price targets and then just get off. Too late to enter? Um, Not super late, but I don't know. This volume looks a little sketch. So if you're not in, I mean, it's up to you whether you want to risk it or not. I think I stopped. No one should have gotten stopped. That we had like, dude, we got like an 18-point pullback. No, but we're ripping. We're ripping right now. Are we in? Well, that's when you asked the chat. I'm not in, man. Unfortunately. Yo. Yeah. Hopefully we're able to get some sort of a push up there. And bro, I'm not. Look, whether this trade plays out or not, bro, I'm not even gonna count it, bro. Today was such a mess. I couldn't alert it. I couldn't put it in the commentary. I could barely do it in the live. Where's the magnet? I got you. There you go. I have to count it. Well, I really can't. I don't have proof behind the trade. You know what I mean? Whether it plays out or not. Let's say this trade goes 200 points. I literally can't be like, oh guys, I said it. I said guys, we're going up. You know what I mean? I can't just say that. I need like physical proof of the trade, and I was gonna type it up in the commentary channel, but it's not even there. So whether it plays out or not, I can't really say that I caught it because I didn't. Because you guys know, typically when I promote my trades in the announcement channel, I show you a physical screenshot of me putting out the trade with the timestamps and everything. If I don't have that, then I'm not gonna promote it. We'll all send. Okay, Yo, let's make a deal here, guys. All right, hear me out. All right, if this trade plays out, all right, I couldn't take it because of some technical you get the point, right? I couldn't take it, right? Because the thing was crashing. All right, so if this trade plays out, if it doesn't play out, then no. No, I'm joking. But if this trade plays out, all right, how about we all send like a percent, to me for the idea, right? Right? Yo, look, I'm joking, bro. I'm joking. Nah, that's how the IRS is. You know what I mean, dude? You can take L's and like, yo, like we don't care, bro. But if you make money, bro, I'm like the IRS here, bro. There's Uncle Sam, yeah, bro. Uncle David. It's only fair though, you know what I mean? So I can make a portion with you guys too, because the whole point of us being a community is so we can all make money together, you know? Nah, I'm just kidding, man. I'm trolling with you guys. When we take L's, honestly, I feel like it's a learning experience. It is. There's always a lesson behind the L. I mean, what did we do wrong that the market went against us? David GPQ? What? What about it? Yeah, we got down because of the dividends pay. Remember that's how it works. The NAV. What was the L today? What you talking about? Well, by the way, guys, how many points are you guys up right now? The magnet is working. It is indeed. It is indeed. If you guys want to trim now, you definitely can. You definitely can. Blast when stop loss to break even after we go above 848, do break even. The magnet is working. Yeah, all right. Let's see if we can push up what 5 more points, 6 more points. Well, now 8 more points into the price target. If you guys want to be safe and take scales out right now, you definitely could. There it is. Okay, yeah, guys, scale out here and start moving your stop loss to break even. Dude, there is no way guys, we made an agreement. Guys. If the trade hit the price target, I get a portion. All right. So I'm gonna send my cash tag over here in the chat. No, I was gonna make a joke that I was gonna send my cash app, but I know that if I send it, everyone's gonna be requesting money. So I'm not. And also, I was trolling. I'm not. I don't want you guys' money. But bro, all right, no, but on a serious note, guys, lock in actually. The trade hit PT1, so take scales out. All right, guys. Did you guys scale or no? You're out. Thanks. I got you, bro. I got you. Guys, what do you mean no, bro? We hit the price target, bro. Take it. What do you mean no? Come on, bro. Yeah, take it. We have price targets for a reason, but it's for us to use it. It's like taking candy from there, bro. Yeah, if you guys want, start moving your stop loss to break even. Although I kind of do believe, look, if you guys entered at 820, yeah, you could do break even. Just so you have that 1-to-1 risk reward. Bro, I pressed buy instead of sell and it bought more. Yo, dude, that shit happens to me. That happens to me all the time, bro. Don't even worry. Yeah, once again, guys, I know I keep saying it, but my bad for the performance today. Well, not really. We just got a winning trade, 30 points so far, 30 points. But dude, dude, the way it was managed, bro. Oh my, yo, I need to update my drivers, guys. Yo, are you drinking that with my name on it, bro? Look, you sauce, bro. Yeah, update a lot of shit. Yeah, let me. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out through the stream. Go to event viewer. Yeah, let me do that. Yo, let me do that right now. Hold up. How do you go to? Do you just search up event viewer? Oh yeah, event viewer right here. Let me make sure that I don't leak anything. Okay. What am I looking at? I'm gonna put it on stream just so you guys can help me out. What do I click here? Look for errors. Errors. I don't see errors anywhere. Hold up. Click home. No, bro. Chill out, bro. Yo. Window logs, then applications. Window logs, applications. Error. Oh, error right here. All right, let me check it out. Oh, dude, there's a lot of errors. What the hell? Look at this, guys. Wait, let me make sure I'm not leaking anything. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, it looks good. Look at this, guys. Error. Warning. But the errors, look, 1040. Yeah, that pretty much happened when everything crashed. Hold on, let me check it out. Okay, faulty application name, discord.exe. Yeah, that was when my Discord crashed. But it doesn't really say anything here. It just says that it crashed. That's about it. Look, so just so you guys know that I'm not making it up. Look, guys. Discord crashed, and I'm assuming Discord crashed here. No, that was my wallpaper engine. Okay, yeah, but right here, Discord crashed. So everything else crashed as well. I don't know why, though. That's really weird. By the way, guys, are you guys on break even already? Remember, guys, put your stops at break even. I know it was a small win if it hits a break even stop loss, but it's something. It's something. Today was a huge mess with my computer, so it could have obviously been managed a lot better. But just take the break even. You know what I mean? Just in case. All right. But yeah, second account on a payout. Nice, bro. Nice. Are you done for the day? I mean, bro, I can't really trade, bro. I mean, if something comes up during the PM, I might try to make some extra money because I couldn't catch this trade. But if not, then bro, honestly, I already made my money for the week, so I'm not even that mad. But yeah, I'm assuming most of you guys are already getting stuff out of break even, right? I mean, to be fair, we kind of hit the price target. We kind of missed it. Regardless, I'm not counting this trade whether a win or an L. I couldn't take it. I couldn't even put it out there. So, you know, I already know there's gonna be that one guy that probably just joined. He's like, "Oh, dude, these streams are a mess. Dude, these streams suck," and he's gonna leave. I already know, dude. I'm calling it. I can't catch a break, bro. Plus 200? Nice, bro. Nice. Kick rocks. Thank you, bro. Thank you. But anyways, yeah. Yo, how do you have that picture, bro? It's always break even until the next price target. Yeah, bro. pretty much. David, how about I send full profits, you gamble it, and you win it, I keep recovering. Yeah, come on now, bro. Is there an inactivity rule on Apex PAs? No, there isn't. But yeah, guys, are you guys good to get off? Honestly, bro, I need to get off. I need to fix my computer, bro. This is like urgent. Are you guys ready to get off or not? Like trade wise. Am I trading tomorrow? No, guys. Remember, tomorrow no trades. It's an early close, and Friday the markets are closed for 4th of July. All right, guys. David, go up to your shit. You're running the. You're running. This shit is running from 2013, dude. I promise you guys. I got this computer maybe like a year, maybe 2 years ago, and I didn't even know you had to update drivers. I thought they updated by themselves. I'm being serious as well. I'm being serious. But the thing is, I've never had an issue until today. So why today out of any day? But you know. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna get off. I'm assuming everyone in here should be green if you guys took the trade. All right. If you guys took the trade, everyone should be green. I know it might not be crazy. I might not be some crazy green, maybe 100, 200 bucks, maybe 300, but take it. All right. Take it. It's, you know what I mean? If you find $100 on the street, you would definitely take it. So why not here? You know what I mean? But guys, go enjoy the day. Go enjoy your long weekend. I'm going to go fix my computer and I'm going to go figure out what happened. All right, guys. I'll see you guys Monday, I guess. David, why live PM? What? I got you, Triple. I might get on during the PM session because remember, guys, I haven't taken a trade for myself and I might want to make some extra money. So if I see something, I'll put it out there. But if not, just take this trade as a win and just run off with it. You know what I mean? But all right, guys, I'll see you guys on Monday then. All right. I know tomorrow and Friday, take it off. Go enjoy your day. Remember, tomorrow early close. Fridays, the markets are fully closed. All right, for 4th of July. All right, guys. All right, I'll see you guys Monday then. All right. I keep repeating the same thing. All right, so I'm gonna leave the call now. All right, guys. I'll see you guys Monday. All right, peace out, guys. Peace. All right, and YouTube guys, hopefully you guys were able to enjoy the stream. I know it's a little bit messy today, but honestly, we still made a lot of money. So, or I'm hoping you guys made a lot of money. The premium did. And by the way, if you guys do want to get access to the premium live trading with no delay, because the YouTube is delayed by 2 minutes, and you guys want to get real-time alerts, real-time education, real-time classes, real-time live trading, real-time everything, guys, click the first link in the description and use code exclusive for 75% off any premium upgrade. All right, that the code is right here if you guys are interested in joining. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and send it over on the YouTube chat real quick if you guys are interested. Give me 1 second, just like this. And if you guys are interested, use code exclusive for 75% off any premium upgrade. All right. And by the way, guys, remember, I will not be trading tomorrow nor Friday because of the markets, being closed and everything. So this week we made about, if I'm not mistaken, we're currently up about 7,000-ish around there on 10 accounts, 700 per account. So yeah, we are sitting really, really nice this week. All right. Let me show you guys the alerts that we've had this week. If you go to futures alert, obviously we had the trade today that resulted in over 30 points, but I'm not gonna count it because I didn't take it. But yesterday we took an 85-point trade for about $674, and the day before we caught a 50-point trade 10 minutes before the market closed, which ended up resulting like this. All right, guys. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get off. I'm gonna go update my computer. I'm gonna go fix it up, and yeah, I'll be ready for Monday. All right, guys. I'll see you guys then. All right. Enjoy your weekends, guys. Your long weekends. All right, guys.